Hello and welcome to a special holiday edition of Atherton on Air. I'm Addie Shaney. We are all more than ready to spend the next 2 weeks relaxing and away from online meetings and Google Classroom. What are some of your favorite activities, traditions, and memories over the winter break? Let's check in with sophomore Marina Coates to get us in the spirit.
Christmas time is usually my favorite time of the year. I mean, all of the holiday cheer in the air, all of the cheesy Christmas movies, the hot cocoa, the Christmas music, what's not to love? But this year's a bit different. And even though we might not have a tree up or I might not want presents, our traditions are still alive and well. So every Christmas morning, my parents and I wake up and we make a big display of breakfast. We make all of our favorite breakfast foods from bacon to pancakes to toast, and we make it with pride, and we sit down at the kitchen table and just talk about everything we're thankful for and how much we appreciate each other. And even if we don't talk about that, we talk about how the year has just flown by, how we can't believe it's already Christmas. So that's one of my favorite traditions. That's one that I look forward to every year. What's yours?
Hi students, this is Ms. Vogt coming to you from the Freshman Academy to talk about a family tradition that was really special to me growing up. So my mom, the whole time I was little, would make sure that my brother and I got letters from Santa in our stockings. And to this day, I'm 42 years old and I still get a letter from Santa in my stocking. But what's so sweet about this letter is that Santa would write it in the form of a poem, and he would say like really kind things about you that he had noticed about you throughout the year. So I just always felt very loved and very special. And like I said, that has continued until this day consistently every single year. My mom doesn't just make sure that Santa gives letters to myself and my brother. Anybody that's in our family and at our home during that time gets one of those letters in their stocking. So my husband has been getting Santa letters for a long time now. My sister-in-law gets them. My brother's kids, her grandkids, they get them. And it's just really sweet and really special. I actually have a picture of her reading one of her letters with my nephew Sam. And it's just tradition that we sit around and we read our letters. Sometimes they're really funny. This was my letter last year. I'm not going to read it all, but as you can see, it's a pretty long poem. So she thinks that through for every single person. She says very specific things, like, for example, an excerpt of this letter says, "Family, friends, and students, you serve your very best, and when it comes to kindness, you rise above the rest. Love, Santa." Mom, that's so sweet. I love you. Thank you for such a wonderful tradition and for making this season always so special because of those things.
So we like to get my little girls together and put up the Christmas tree and add that angel on top. Sit around and watch a lot of Christmas movies. One of them, my personal favorites, is the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. The kids love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Elf. And so that's just some of the things that we like to do. Behind me is the tree that we put up and a little bit of the decor kind of hanging around there. So I hope this helps, and have a great weekend.
When I was in elementary school, I had this hamster and his name was Kiwi, and I just got him before Christmas. And on Christmas Day, he escaped from his cage and was running around and went underneath the oven. But we couldn't find him, and we found him under the oven after my mom had baked a pie. So we are very lucky he did not die, and we lured him out with peanut butter.
My family is Jewish, so we celebrate Hanukkah every year, but we also do Christmas. And on Christmas, we always get Chinese food and then go to the movies, and that's pretty awesome. And then another tradition is to get seafood on Hanukkah. I don't know, that's just do it every year.
A really special Christmas tradition that I have in my family is with my sisters and my mom. After Thanksgiving, we always decorate the Christmas tree together while eating homemade Chex Mix and listening to the very same every year album of Christmas music by Harry Connick Jr. It's the 1993 album of When My Heart Finds Christmas. So I've literally been listening to it my entire life, but it's on Spotify. Check it out. It's really a fun Christmas album, and I'm glad that I have that because this year we can't decorate together, and it's nice to be able to play that album and try to get into the spirit separately and virtually. But it's a really special tradition to me because we always decorated the tree exact same way, but we all would get distracted telling stories, remember this, remember that, and singing to all of our favorite songs.
During the holidays, I'm going to be reading lots of books, and so I'm currently reading Cass by Isabel Wilkerson. I've got This Is My America by Kim Johnson, Dear Justice, the new one by Nick Stone, a book called The Gracier, which I picked up that looks kind of interesting, and then Punching the Air by Evie Zavani and Yuzi Salam. So I'm going to be reading lots of books. I love to bake during the holidays, so I'll probably bake some cookies, hang out with my son, and we love watching movies, so probably watch some movies together and relax. And most importantly, probably try to make sure that my cats don't tear down my Christmas tree.
This year, my holiday plans are going to be different because of COVID. My parents don't want to go anywhere because they don't want to get my grandparents or my extended family infected. So we'll probably just chill at home. My parents want to make a giant brunch thing. My aunt might come by, but it's going to be pretty low-key. Stand inside, decorate a tree, and I'm probably going to bake some brownies.
And I think my Christmas is going to be different this year because of COVID, because the past couple of years we've been going to Florida for Christmas, and at first I didn't really like it, but now I miss it a lot, and I don't think we're going this year. Christmas here will be the same because I'll just wake up and get money, but I wish we could go to Florida and we can't, and that's so sad.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Watkins and I teach French at Atherton. I would have to say one of my favorite Christmas memories is when my kids were 8 and 12 and we got them an outdoor trampoline, a really big one. It was a beautiful, mild day, that Christmas day, and we pretty much spent the whole day outside, a couple hours setting up the trampoline, and then just jumping on it. It was a great day and it's definitely one of my favorite memories.
For me, every year on Christmas Eve, we always like to eat Mexican food. And then the next day, my grandma comes over and we watch the movie Elf while we open presents and eat breakfast. It's always a fun time, and luckily she'll be able to come over during it. And we might even be able to get my aunt and uncle over too. It's a nice time to celebrate Christmas and whatever holiday people want to celebrate. We have a few little jokes and stuff planted around the house too.
Hi, my name is Allie, and I chose to talk about a winter tradition that makes me happy. Winter can be a hard time for many, especially this year in the global pandemic. Some may struggle with school, work, not being able to see their family, or it just might be a hard time. Something that makes me happy during the winter time is watching Christmas movies and making Christmas cookies with my friends and family. This year specifically, me and 2 other friends decided to get matching Christmas pajamas just to celebrate the winter season and Christmas. In 2020, I hope others can take what I enjoy and what they enjoy and try to find a little bit of happiness at the end of such a hard year.
Around this time, when the weather's cooler and the days are shorter, to keep things fun around the house, me and my family bake cookies and watch movies, specifically 20s, 30s, 40s, and early 50 movies. We bake the cookies so we can watch movies and eat cookies. And we watch the movies to keep things fun. Since there's not very much to do since it gets dark so fast, we come up with something to do in the house. And we've done it for a few years now. So it's kind of like a tradition.
Thanks to all the Atherton students and staff who were kind enough to share their holiday memories with us. Besides our December traditions, holiday decor is special to our Atherton community. Nita Valdez talked to students and staff to find out more.
This is Miss Steege, the theater teacher here at Atherton High School. A little bit about my favorite Christmas ornament or decoration, really, is not just my favorite decoration, but it's also my favorite tradition. Passed away about 11. She was about 10, started to collect nativity scene people and animals. And so this was in the 1940s. She every year would save up money and around Christmas time buy another section of the nativity. And so that was something that was always really important to her. And when I was probably about 6 or 7, I started helping her nativity scene. And so then over the years, that became one of my favorite Christmas traditions. And when she passed away about 11 years ago, she wanted to make sure I got that nativity scene so it could be a part of what I do as part of my yearly tradition. Nativity scene that came from my mom is my favorite holiday decoration.
Hi, it's Anitria Swanson, one of the counselors here at Atherton, and I was so honored that I was asked to share one of my favorite holiday ornaments or decorations, and so this is one of my favorite times of year. I know that this is an unusual time, but certainly one that I'm just fortunate to take time to tell my friends and loved ones how much I appreciate them and love them. And an ornament that is very, very special to me is an ornament that I had made commemorating my son's first Christmas. And so it just has his name, Elijah Swanson, 6 pounds, 1.9 ounces, 19 inches on August the 9th, 2017. So this is an ornament that just warms my heart every year because it's a reminder of that day.
Hi, Miss McCurry here, and I just wanted to say some of my favorite decorations throughout the holidays are definitely just like a classic, like white lights, maybe some reindeer kind of thing, sort of pretty basic. So those are probably my favorite holiday decorations, and plus it helps everyone stay inclusive by not having a specific denomination in there.
Hi, my name is Cameron, and my favorite holiday is Christmas. And I really like Christmas because of the snow, and then you also just get to spend time with family and friends and stuff like that. Also, holiday break is really nice too. My favorite decoration is this Jazz Santa, and I love it because it, like, when you press it, it plays music. Yeah, so that's my favorite decoration, and I love Christmas.
For Christmas, my favorite holiday decoration is this Christmas tree we hang on our tree. It has my dad, my mom, Molly, me, my brother, and my dog. It has all of our names. It was made in 2013 from this lady who was a close family friend. And I guess I like it so much because we got one every year up until 2013, every time we had a new addition to the family.
Thanks, Nina. Students in Atherton's IB film class are working on writing and directing film shorts based off their own original haikus. Here's IB film student Magnus Conway with his short and simple holiday-related poem. Here at Atherton On Air would like to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season. Enjoy your winter break, and we will see you again in January. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. I'm Addie Shaney. What you do makes a difference. We leave you today with some sights of our favorite things. We hope you enjoy these images taken by students in Miss MacArthur's Intro to Media class.